This is Ryan and Michelle, and welcome to the Celebrate MarriageCast 5-Minute Friday.
Happy Friday, and welcome to our show. Ryan, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We have a guest back on our show today with a special assignment for you to do over the weekend. And the whole point of our 5-Minute Fridays is to bring life to your marriage, bring life to your relationship. So we have Kevin A. Thompson joining us back on our show today. Kevin has been on our podcast several times now. He is an author, a pastor, a husband. Currently, he is at Bayside out in Sacramento, the Sacramento region of California. He is their global marriage pastor and campus pastor for Bayside Church. So Kevin, welcome back to our show. We're so glad you're joining us for this 5-Minute Friday.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We had a great show on Tuesday. You wrote a book, another book. You've written many books. And if you are a celebrator, you have heard him, his books recommended. I know Pastor Reed is a huge fan of the Friends, Partners, and Lovers. So if you've ever done any pastoral counseling with Pastor Reed, I'm sure that he has probably recommended that book to you. And you, just a great resource. But we are talking Love Styles. Your brand new book came out last November, and it was fantastic show. So if you didn't catch it yet, go back and listen to it, talking about secure and non-secure attachments. And you have a simple assignment for our listeners.
Yeah, a Good Friday assignment for you to also think about throughout your weekend. So we have a free assessment with Love Styles that will help reveal what your certain relationships are like. So it's 13 questions, and here's my task for you. I want you to take the assessment 3 times. This is not a task to see if you can finally get it right. It's not that. Instead, I want you to think about the 3 most important relationships of your life. Your spouse or your significant other first, no doubt, but then one parent, and then if you have a child, or you can do a sibling if you don't have children. And I want you to take this assessment one time for each of those relationships. And so each question will have a place that you fill in the blank of a name. So the first time through it, use your spouse's name. The second time, a parent. The third time, a child. And what that will do is help to see what do these relationships look like across generations, not just what one relationship looks like. And then discuss with your spouse what your results actually are. A great task would be take the book. And if you have any of these relationships that are non-secure, go to the charts within the book and begin to look at, because it'll say parenting, non-secure attachment with parenting, here's what it looks like. And see, does that describe what that looks like? And then that will begin to form a pathway of how you can make a different choice to turn that non-secure relationship into a secure one.
Awesome. And we'll link that, but I do want to leave the listeners with this encouragement. We talked about it on the show, but there's a great part in your book where you just said that attachment is adaptive. That means it can change. So if you started out with a certain style of attachment that was not secure, you can grow into it. And this is simply a tool to find out where you're currently at and then use the book and those tools to start to change that.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kevin, I love there's a spot in the book that you say that it really understands your current climate. And I think that's so important to know where you are. And then at that point, to make those decisions to change.
Think about the idea that once you know where you are, you're in control of where you're going to go. But as long as you don't know where you are, you're just kind of helpless in whatever relationship you're in.
Well, it's like being lost, right? If you're lost in a new city, you can't really find your way back to your Airbnb or hotel if you don't know where you are. But once you know where you are, you can figure it out, right? So that's great. Ryan, I'm excited to do this.
Yeah,
I love the idea of doing that for, a spouse, parent, child, or sibling through those different relationships because your styles can vary based on that person. So that's great. Kevin, thank you so much for this assignment and being on our show.
Hey, thank y'all so much.
We are going to put the links there. We also have a link to Kevin's book in the show notes as well. So make sure you get that ordered so that when you do your assessment, you're going to be excited to dig in. So make sure you get that ordered so you can get on that right away. So listeners, thank you so much for joining us today. We also want you to know that we have our link to our church, Celebrate.church. If you don't have a church home, we would love to have you here this weekend. And we hope that it's a great weekend for you. Thanks for joining.
Have a great weekend.